Welcome to Outside the Ring. I am here with my guest, Roddy Suavino.
You guys are all welcome to have me grace your presence.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep it peaceful. We ever
Trying to keep it.
try to. How'd you come up with your ring name, Roddy Suavino?
Oh man. So growing up, I used to want to do a bunch of stuff. One of them was being a rapper. Um, so I came up with a bunch of different names. Iceman used to be one of them. Uh, AGF, All Girls Fantasies, and something that just like kept coming over and over again
Mhm.
was Rico Suave. And that came from my grandma. And I was like, you know what? Rico isn't part of the name. Roderick is. So we're gonna call myself Roddy Suavino. And I've been suave probably since 10 years old up until now. So just been gaining experience.
Right on. How long have you been wrestling for?
It will be 2 years come August 2025.
How did you get to teaming with the stupid congregation?
See, you laugh because that's not true. Ain't nothing stupid about us. It's our opponents.
Why are you laughing?
It's our opponents. With the congregation, I was looking to change stuff up. They were looking to change stuff up, and perfect timing. Our alignment was there, and truthfully, the congregation, Suavino, the congregation, we bring out the best in each other. The best was already out there. And let me rephrase that.
All right.
It's iron sharpening iron every single time that we're together. Conversation, matches, traveling. It doesn't get any better.
That's
Now you
fair.
know that, Nav. You know.
Oh man.
I
Where
think
did you start wrestling? Or you, not to cut you off.
I started wrestling. Funny story. Started actually wrestling in my bedroom as a 6 year old.
Like anyone.
Like everybody else. Like everybody else. I wrestled in I wrestled in my bedroom. I wrestled in my cousin's room. I wrestled at day camps. I wrestled outside with friends. So the proper first place I would say is House of Truth Wrestling. Great place to go and learn how to wrestle. But for fun, definitely outside, front of the house, back of the house, in the bedroom, but my cousin's my room, just beating up everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like working or training at the House of Truth and working with someone with experience such as Truth Martini?
Truth is incredible. Totally inspired by what he has done. Totally grateful that he has the opportunity in his schedule to give back and coach and show up and coming guys how to succeed. Um, my class, I have three guys that I'm wrestling with from there, but those guys aren't just incredible themselves. It was guys that was in the class who had to leave for various reasons that were also great. They had huge potential.
Oh yeah.
So the class that I came out with, Truth Martini put a lot into us. We had a lot of talent. So what I'm out here doing now is representing truth.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
How did you find out about SCW?
Well, I knew about SCW before SCW was SCW.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Hmm.
But again, I was looking at the landscape around Michigan, and I was looking to bring myself up, and I saw, like I said, the congregation. The congregation was at SCW. The congregation had been there, and my eyes were set on a target, and their eyes were set on a target. The congregation and me being there just aligned us together, myself and SCW. And I would say that I've I've brought a lot of good things to SCW this past year in 2024, as they have brought a lot of good things out of me as well.
Absolutely. How does it make you feel that SCW let you represent their tag team division as champions?
You know, it was an honor. It truly was an honor. Um, Going into this business, you don't know what to expect. You don't know when you'll get a title, if you ever get a title. And for me to go and obtain championship gold my first year of wrestling as a tag team competitor, I would say that just sets my standards for myself that much higher. And SCW, there's going to be some great things to come from that relationship. Unfortunately, I don't have the titles.
Yeah,
I lost them back at Winter Mania somehow, some way. I think I was pretty sure I was cheated. I got kicked in the head, woke
logic.
up, didn't have the titles anymore. You know, crazy
No,
stuff.
I don't.
I'm glad you wasn't there to see that. It was embarrassing.
I was there.
I got kicked. I don't remember. See, that's how hard I got kicked. But but
Mhm.
yeah, having the tag team titles for SCW was huge. Did great things while holding the tag team titles. One of my favorite things while holding tag team titles for SCW is representing the tag team division when we had our showcase down in downtown Detroit and going out after the show, before the show, representing SCW, representing the congregation with gold around my waist, talking to the folks, letting them know that their holy savers are just in Michigan. They don't have to really look out on television, on TV, on YouTube. Come to the congregation and the SCW Tag Team Champion, well, ex Tag Team Champions. We got you.
They can go to the current ones too.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
shout out Johnny and Wolf.
listen, when they cross my path again, that's when I'll see them. And that's when I'll have words for them. But right now, congratulations to both those guys. They got it
Talking
done.
about crossing paths. March 15th, Winter Mania Aftermath, the Congregation versus Studio 86 and Dustin Divine.
Yeah, what about it? You know, you know who they're facing?
What?
I said, you know who Studio 86 and Divine are facing? You said it.
Congregation.
Yeah. So what about the match?
You said something about crossing paths.
Yeah. Spoiler alert,
Y'all gonna cheat? Oh, wait,
we're gonna come out on top. Spoiler
not
alert.
cheating.
Hey, are we gonna get our hands raised? By any means necessary?
Do you mean to tell you the truth or do you want me to lie to you?
Naf, I hope that you would not lie to me ever.
All right, I won't lie to you. No, you're not gonna get your hands raised unless you cheat to win.
Well, March 15th, be there and you will see us do what we do best, and that's win.
Sure.
Now, hold on. Studio 86, those guys are fantastic. Not even going to cap. I love their style. Before I even started wrestling myself, I looked at that tag team. I
Mhm.
love what they do. The fanny packs, the dancing, the glasses. They got it. They got it. If this was the 80s, but this is 2025. So
Oh,
we're gonna send them boys packing back to the '80s. And Dustin Divine, you want to stick your nose in other people's business? Well, you about to find out how divine you actually are when you step across the ring from the congregation.
very divine.
We we, we have chemistry. That's a tag team that's gonna be together for the first time. Strange things have happened before, but ain't nothing strange on March 15th with the congregation.
Strange things have happened before when you were put face to face with Soul Taker, Winter Mania 2, you and Darian.
You know,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't even know. Soul Taker, he has an integral part with the congregation, and that was something that had to happen. Shout out to Soul Taker. He beat me and Darian, but but he also took like 6 elbows from the top rope. You go back and watch that footage, and you see my suave self climbing up to the top rope, delivering elbow drop after elbow drop after elbow drop. And normally, any other competitor put out. Soul Taker, he's a different breed. Soul Taker's different.
do you have a list of favorite matches or moments from your career?
Um, Favorite moments. Downtown Detroit, surely. Um, Getting to wrestle for JCW was an honor. Wrestling for IWR was an honor. Traveling out to Chicago and doing my thing out there for Windy City Pro Wrestling, great honor as well. I will say this: a good moment that people should definitely go check out is the Stack Battle Royal match from Windy City Pro Wrestling. 2 rings, 2 different sizes, ladders involved, battle royals, people getting tossed out. I had a real good time.
You get tossed out?
Come on now. Why are you asking something like that? I did. I did. I did.
Ha, ha, ha.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. John Cena got tossed out this year, so like,
Eh,
mm.
funnier because it's you getting tossed out. I can laugh at you because I get to see you. So, ha,
Listen, I know the strategy now. Next year,
you'll get tossed out faster. That's the
no, I'm gonna
strategy.
go underneath. I'm not even gonna say my secret. Just,
You
just
already
wait on
revealed part of it.
it.
Good job there.
I hope in my next Royal, it's in Michigan. You get a spot in the Rumble, and I just spear you. I just
Yeah.
spear you straight over the top rope.
I,
Make you come out your shoes.
that's why I put a bounty on you a couple months ago. I mean, we got King calling the Ugly take you out. You said your check bounced. We got Jonte. Like, list goes on and on. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. What do you say
I'm not
here?
hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm an easy man to find.
But you're scared.
I got I got 4 great partners behind me.
Hmm. I'm gonna take us back in, I believe it was back in Berkeley in October, I believe. It was H5, if I'm not mistaken, H5, King Kong Coleman came running to the ring with chairs. You and the congregation all ran scared.
Uh,
Hmm.
Listen, we had other things to do. We weren't scared.
Hmm.
We just have a very set schedule. And
Hmm.
time was running short. They
Hmm.
came to the ring for cheers. We just so happened to have things to do that didn't
Hmm.
pertain to being in the ring with those guys.
So what happened? Hmm.
A scheduling conflict, I guess. Maybe. Next time if they want to get in the ring with the congregation, they need to schedule it. Time is money. There's a lot of donations to be collected.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody donating. Maybe one person.
And they donated enough for everybody in attendance.
I bet that penny really helped. All right.
Come on, man.
Oh, I got a penny right here. You can see it. Ah.
Hey, make sure you donate the next time I see you, okay?
Um.
Every cent
And we're
counts.
running low. No. Who would you say were some of your toughest opponents?
Oh my goodness. So I would say some tough opponents for sure.
Maybe
I'm
give me two
just
names, but I'll let you go on.
just naming some people.
Yeah.
I had a match for it. Uh, Shogun toss me around, toss toss me higher than I ever been. I had a match. I had a match for Freedom. Freedom Ramsey. Shout out to him. Uh, that one didn't last long. um, like we discussed Soul Taker,
Mhm.
and that's it. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them all back. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. I'm gonna get them all back.
Surprised I didn't hear Great Tiger or Great Akuma, the team you beat for those SCW tag team titles.
You didn't hear about Great Tiger because we spent plenty of matches together, and I have so much respect for that guy. I'm not gonna call him out. We don't have to run it back. We face each other a lot over the past year. Akuma, I respect the guy. You know why? Because when we had a tag team match against him and Castro Young, he did the smartest thing ever. He left Castro to the congregation. He knew what was up if he would have stayed there. And he just left Castro. So again, I have great respect for Akuma. I have great respect for Tiger. Don't try to pit me up against those guys.
I'm surprised I didn't hear Jonte Keith on that list, but we'll save that for another day. Hmm.
Jonte Keith, he just runs in and gets stumped. I can't. I mean, the hardest part of that, I might have rolled my ankle stumping him, but other than that, he got a hard head. You see how big his head is?
Watch what you say. Who is someone you want to have a match with in the future?
Hmm. Quality question. Someone in the future. Um, Myron Reed. Myron Reed for sure.
Mhm.
Fast, athletic guy, great talent, and just to be able to get in the ring and see where I stack up would be fun.
How did you know that professional wrestling was something you wanted to do and pursue?
Professional wrestling has been something I want to do since I was 6 years old. Um, I've actually structured my sports career around pro wrestling. High school, I wrestled. College, I wrestled, and that was all with seeing Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, and those guys with similar backgrounds,
Mhm.
knowing where they came from. and now seeing them as WWE wrestlers.
Who were some of your favorites to watch growing up? Obviously, you said Kurt and Brock.
Oh yeah, those two. Randy Orton. Um, for a while, Edge was up there, and then he had to go away for a little bit. Um, Chris Jericho was a favorite. Booker T was a favorite, especially King Booker. Just love that whole gimmick of King Booker. Um, Ric Flair, obviously,
Woo.
Ravishing, who, right? Ravishing Rick Rude, definitely Mr. Perfect. Um, and like even up to this point, like Carmelo Hayes, one of my favorites to watch now, and CM Punk definitely CM Punk.
Knew there was a reason I hated you. No. Oh, no, Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect are two that I don't hear a lot or rarely hear of people watching growing up.
I don't know what to say. I mean, to be Mr. Perfect to watch Rick Rude, you got to have certain confidence about yourself when you watch those two guys.
Be old. Oh, wait.
Say that again.
And be old.
Come on now. You
Mm,
you you you, you was watching Ric Flair.
I mean, yeah, I think that was okay. I was watching around the time like 2000s with him and Sean, what they were doing in Rick's retirement match. So not 90s, 90s.
I heard that. I heard that. Those guys look up their matches. Great technique. Great crowd work. Just know how to get the fans involved with their matches.
Mhm.
And I've always loved a good heel. If you haven't noticed, everybody I said that was my favorite. Play a good heel.
Yeah,
So that's what I watch, um, and that's what I enjoy.
that's fair. Is there anybody that you take inspiration from, whether it's your character or your moveset and whatnot?
Character wise, for myself, I definitely pay attention to a lot of Randy Orton. Pay attention to Kurt Angle.
Mhm.
I'm now just picking up the technical prowess of Daniel Bryan. Great, great technical worker, and Zack Sabre Jr. I watched some of his stuff, but when it comes to heel work, Ric Flair, like I said, Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, those guys watch a lot.
You talking about delivering elbow drops. Take it that's your finisher or a move you pull off.
It see the things with finisher, most people only have two or one, but I I can finish the match with any move. Any move I want to hit you with, it's a finisher. So I have won a couple matches with the elbow drop. I do it a little bit differently. That's what make my elbow drop a little bit more spectacular. If you want to watch it, you can catch it on Instagram, XII_Roddy. Try it out.
Mhm.
Lay down in the ring, get healed it, see how you feel.
I'd rather be the one delivering it.
It wouldn't hit the same. It'd be like a floating elbow drop if you hit
Sure will look a lot better than yours.
it.
Uh, but take one to keep Soul Taker down rather than probably 70 or 10 or something from you. Hmm.
Listen, I hit him with six, almost had him. So
Almost.
using logic, how many like 12? I mean like 12 elbows. But that's fine. I got two elbows, six on the right, six on the left. I can do it all day.
So I have you. Anything you want to say before we get off here?
March 15th, the congregation is back in action. March 15th, church is in service for Dustin Divine and Studio 86. I have one question for those three heathens, and I got one question for you too, Math. Are you holy? Don't answer it now. Think
Wasn't planning
about
on
it.
doing it.
Because I don't want you to lie to me and say yes, because I already know the answer. But I want you to really
It's
think about it.
absolutely.
Answer me March 15th. That's all I ask.
All right. I'll decide
And
then. Thank you for your time.
hold up.
Hold up,
Any
hold up, hold up.
social media, reach Roddy Suavino at at XIII underscore Roddy, RODDY on Instagram. Official congregation on Instagram. Bunch of content, world tours, plenty of people getting smashed over and over and over again because they didn't realize the congregation, Roddy Suavino, is head and shoulders above the competition. No one's going to press our buttons. No one's going to deliver a prayer or a blessing as we do. The anointed one has blessed y'all.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Matt. Go to church.